Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub Sir, and welcome back to Ni No Kuni 2. I think the world's about to end. I really do. I think it's time to say goodbye to your loved ones because everything in existence is about to perish. Now that is a proper dreary way to start off an episode. But last time we played this, things went off crazy. We fought Mousinger, and it turns out he was not as bad as he seemed. He's on our side now. But it's the Horned One who we really need to defeat. He's like summoned some horrible thing, I guess, is maybe the best adjective, and it's doing some crazy stuff. That's some more expert description work from me. But if we listen to Batu, he's been out. He's got a report on what him and his colleagues have found. So the Horned One really has returned. Indeed, we encountered the creature in the skies above the Blackened Isle. I recorded it on a memolith. You need to see this. It appeared along with a large landmass, which we can only assume to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's enormous. Look, it's Longfang. Not just Longfang, lad. The whole blessed lot are there. Brian Skimmer, Bastion, and Oakenheart too. It's a veritable Kingmaker's conference. But there is something different in their bearing. These are not the true Kingmakers. They are Fasimals, I can't say that word, but you get what I mean. Created through the power of the stolen King's bonds, I would assume. Well, whatever they are, they created some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Indeed, and the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light.
What the?
Spheres of... what could they be? If you'll give me just a moment, Roland. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, and they went flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of them headed this way. Oh, they look horrible.
No.
As to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls, distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world and transforming them, enslaving them.
Oh my.
That's awful. You remember what DeLorean did to Vermine, when the life was leached from him, when he became little more than a walking corpse? This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that's happening to people all over the world, even as we speak? They're being turned into the living dead? How can we turn them back?
Well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way. And how comes there's none around these parts, other their souls taken hostage, I ask ye? I think we may have Lofty to thank for that.
no, man.
Huh? Me? I ain't done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right, a Kingmaker. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. That means we're protected.
Yeah.
Not bad, Mr. Kingmaker, not bad.
In it though.
Ain't it though? Reckon I had a little inkling it might be something like that. Stands to reason, doesn't it? Me being all important in that. But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. Your Majesty! You must forgive the intrusion, Evan, circumstances being what they are. Not at all, you're very welcome.
Now.
On the subject of who Doloran is and what exactly he might want, I believe I have some information that may clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria, and he made a pact with the Horned One. Though his was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he thought to make Allegoria great, to bend this singular evil to his will. That tallies with what Niall told us back when we first learned about Delorean. But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. Far from going great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Allegora stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happened, Doloran would appear to be determined to revive this banished land.
What?
But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those King's Bonds now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful. Well, whenever we've an inkling as to why or not, I'd say the Swamp's wish is more than a little close to coming true. It was a kingdom-sized chunk of land that appeared alongside their great creature, that's for certain. But if Doloran's got what he wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, subjects. The more powerful he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambitions stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No. Now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he intends to bring all the peoples of the world under his dark dominion. So he wants to take over the world? Well, we can't let him. We won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of that mountain of spikes he calls his kingmaker, didn't you? There is one possibility. Mornstar. The sword said to have sealed away the Horned One's evil aura centuries ago. Mornstar? Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it if nobody knows where it is? How indeed? Any tale 2 millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now, and surely no records from the time remain. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might know just where to find records from that far back, don't you, Evan? Oh, of course! The library in Watlog! You're right. If anything from back then did survive, you can bet Bodley will know about it. No, don't make me see Bodley again! I thought we left her high and dry about 20 hours ago. I don't want to see Bodley anymore. And it seems we have a plan of action. We'll inform the rulers of the other realms of all that has come to pass. We will rally them to the cause and make ready to take the Horned One by force. You will seek out further clues as to the Mornstar's whereabouts. Alright. Very well. Until we meet again. Well, it's a start.
Let's see now.
Yeah, let's go find Wobbly Bodley. And hopefully she can help us. So it's not all done for yet. There is a chance. There's a slight glimmer of hope, and it rests in this cool sounding sword called Mornstar. Well, off to Watlog. Oh, I don't want to go in. It's been so long and we never wrote to her. We never even called her or texted her. She's probably going to give us a massive hug and dribble all over me and smell the back of my ears and stuff. Guess we'll go in. Bodley, it's us. Evan and Co. Oh, there she is. She don't look happy. Bodley?
Excuse me?
Madam Bodley, there was something we were hoping to ask you. What if it isn't my little lovely Wobblies? Bodley has been waiting for you. What is it, dearies? What's that now? Bookie Wookies from 2,000 years ago? Ridiculous, impossible. No such Bookie Wookies exist. How could they? Too long ago, too musty, all falling apart. Yes. Oh. Well, if they're not here, I suppose they won't be anywhere.
No.
Bookie Wookies, no. But Stony Poos? Oh, yes. Just one. A strange, flat, cold old thing from all the way back then. Really? Strange how You'll see, pretty man. You'll see soon enough. Oh, yes. Bodily will be in the alcove over there, dearies. Come along now. Right, so there's no books, but there's a stone tablet. She said just one, but look, there's loads of them. Anyway, maybe they're not from 2,000 years ago. So, is she just going to give it straight to us, or will she make us jump through some silly hoops again?
Look, yes?
Here, dearies. Strange old, awful old, silly old stone.
Well now.
An old stone tablet, eh? Don't look like much to me. Look closer. The engravings. These are no ordinary letters. At least none that I'm familiar with. Is it some kind of code? Thought of that, silly girl. Tried every trick in the book. No good, no good, no good. Couldn't read a word. Shame too. From the same time as Mornstar. Might tell more of the sacred sword,
If I may be so bold.
If it is not a code or a cipher, then perhaps it is a magic that prevents the words from being read.
Yeah.
Magic, he says. Interesting. Intriguing, yes. Yes. And it was silly old Botley turning it every which way, up and down all these years, squinting and straining and... Well, if it's magic that's stopping this silly thing from being read, you'll need Lily's help. Dear little Lili, such a clever girl.
All right.
Let's go and show it to her. Would you mind if we borrowed it for a while? She's going to say no, 100%. Oh, go ahead, dear. Okay, I stand corrected. Sorry, Bodley. Bodley has no use for the silly old, squiggly old thing. Horrible, head-hurty, stony wone. But do come back and tell her what it says when you work it out, won't you, dearies?
Yoo-hoo!
Bodley will be waiting. Not half an hour. Oh my god. Well, we got the indecipherable tablet. Now, who's Lili? Do we know Lili? Is she in Wanthlog? Oh, she's in our kingdom. Okay, so we do know her. I feel bad. And is it a her? I just assumed Lili was a woman. I'm very sorry, Lili, if that's incredibly wrong. How about we just let the game show us who Lili is, and I can stop digging myself into this hole. Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's over here. There's Lili. Finally, we found you. Oh, cool. It is a she. Lili the she. Awesome. Okay, how are you?
Hello.
Master Evan, it's good to see you. Can I help you in some way? As a matter of fact, you can. What do you make of this? What's that? Let me see now. Okay, feast your eyes on that. What do you think? Intriguing. It is protected with a charm of encryption. Very clever. Very clever indeed. Can you remove it, Lili? Of course. It's not so clever as to be beyond my skills, but I shall need some seeing sand. Oh, and where might we find that? It was once quite commonly found in the dry lands. Alas, I hear that has been somewhat difficult to come by of late. The dry lands, you say? You mean to go yourself? Then let me mark the places where it can be found on your map. Let me see now. Here, and there. All done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lili. We'll bring you your seeing sand right away.
See you.
Take care. The desert can be a dangerous place. Oh, I know it can be. Go to the drylands and find some seeing sand. Well, we haven't actually gone to the drylands for any main story stuff as of yet. It's only been when I've been doing it off camera, trying to clean up side missions and stuff. So we can teleport straight here. It looks like there's 3 locations. We can also use our airship as well. Should also make things a bit more straightforward. The only things I'm worried about is that the enemies are tough here. It's all wyverns and magma goos. If I get in this though, then they can't do anything. Yeah, there's also that skirmish you can probably see on the minimap that I can't beat yet either. It's a tough one. Okay, now, once the frames are settled down, looks like that could be our sand. No, I don't think that is our sand, is it? Okay, it must be around here somewhere. You obtained a pebble. No, that's not it. I'm seeing sand by you, man. Let's try elsewhere, ain't it? God, I can't do Lofty's Welsh dialect. And, let me funny, there's sand everywhere. Surely some of this will do. I mean, we see it. There must be some kind of seeing sand. Am I being too pedantic? Am I trying to split hairs there? But it's definitely sand. We're going to go for this one by the oasis. Right down here. maybe our luck would change. Gotta find it first of all. A base bone. What are we gonna do with a base bone, man? Okay, Lofty says exactly the same thing, which isn't annoying at all. Well, at least this last spot must have some of the sand we want. It's just past this crevice, it seems. Now, is it in the crevice? Oh god, sorry. Sometimes when I go up in the air, it goes so laggy. You're gonna see some skip frames there. Yes, there we go. We've got some seeing sand. And does it come in the little jar? Because that's amazing value. At last, seeing sand. Now we can find out what the flip that tablet thingy says, isn't it? We can. Let's go back to Lili. I wholeheartedly agree. Lili, can you help me? We got sand in our PP. The seeing sand came in a little jar. Very handy. It negates that possibility of getting sand in places you don't want it. But here you go. We brought you your seeing sand, Lili. Welcome back, Master Evan. If you'd be so kind as to hand me the tablet and the sand. There you go, and there's one indecipherable tablet, and there is one jar of seeing sand that has not been anywhere near our PP.
Yes.
This will be just perfect. The process will take some time, I'm afraid. It might be best if you waited at the castle. I'll bring the tablet to you as soon as it has been deciphered.
I'll be counting on you.
Yeah, no pressure. Just the fate of the world rests on your shoulders, Lili. I just got word from Zip. Sounds like the Horned One is still stealing souls from all over the world. Luckily, he hasn't made a move. We may have a little time yet. But people are still being sacrificed every moment. We have to find Mornstar and put a stop to Doloran's wickedness as soon as possible. We will be lucky indeed if he waits long enough for us to locate the sword. Well, I'd say we're due a little luck.
Excuse me?
Master Evan, please, you must forgive the wait. I have deciphered the tablet. God, I'm so excited there, I couldn't even say the word deciphered. Yes, what does it say? The Tablet of Unity. Must be a new Apple product. Ah, if the accursed thing don't tell us something about this holy sword after all the trouble we've been to, I'll fling it off the blessed balcony. Let's see, shall we? Yes. The great evil having been laid to rest, and the sacred sword, its purpose met, did take the form of a humble cup. Should e'er be a king have need of its again, he must needs visit the seldom trod land where the silence regaineth. There, at the place of the great frozen bowl, he must speak lustily, cuppy awake, sword to make. Once claimed, the cuppy need only be married with the base of a kingmaker's bond, and lo, the sword shall live again. Was that meant to be a rhyme? I mean, I get it, because the language is 2,000 years old, so it's not the current language, but I think I may have mispronounced that terribly. But it's okay, you got the gist.
Yeah.
It was a clue about Mornstar. Thank goodness for that.
Well,
So the sword became a cup and was hidden away until such time as it was needed once again. Then we'd best find the accursed thing and turn it back into a sword, and quick. The base of a kingmaker's bond. I guess that means we'll need the thing you guys forged with your bond with the royal twig, right? Yes, and I need to remember the magic words. Cup awake, sword to make.
of course.
But first, we will need to determine precisely where the cup is hidden. The inscription mentions a quiet place visited by few, and a great frozen bowl, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about that. There's a snowfield in Autumnia called Jack Frost's Playground. It's a ways north of Broadleaf. I heard of a big crater up that way called the Caldera. I can't say for certain if that's our frozen bowl, but I think it may be worth checking out. I think you're right, Bracken. Alright, let's go and have a look, shall we? Yes, we haven't been to the snow biome yet. Almost completely forgot about it. But good, we're getting answers. So the cup is, well, the sword is going to be a cup which will turn back into the sword, and that's how we can defeat the Horde one. It's really simple if you break it down. Is this it? This must be it. A big empty bowl or a crater, and there's a tripdoor. Okay, let's activate that straight away. So we can come back here at any time. Oh no. So it's going to get in the way first.
Gosh.
So this is the caldera.
Hmm.
Well, it's a great big frozen bowl, that much is certain. Reckon we might be onto something by here. Alright, we'd better try these magic words. Cup awake, sword to make. Easy as that? Oh my god, this legendary sword stuff is a piece of piss. It flipping works! What is that? Some kind of shrine or something? Let's go and take a closer look, shall we? I'm sure we'll find the cup inside. Awesome. I'm so happy that works. Well, let me just activate this trapdoor. I wonder if there's going to be any enemies inside the shrine. I feel like hitting something in this episode. Oh, a lot of talking. The Shrine of Unity. Okay. So the cup has to be in here somewhere. Alright, well I feel like there could be some enemies as well lurking. Seems like a trapdoor. Not a trapdoor. The place. Oh, there we go. Puddle of goo. Don't worry. There's enemies. But we are under leveled again. Crap. No, no, no. Level 56 and 57. Crap. I hope we're gonna be okay with this, because I've got a feeling there could be a boss at the end here who is guarding the cup. We'll have to kill it. But if the enemies are sort of pushing on 60, we could be in a lot of trouble. We might get to 53 by the end of it, like, depending how long it is. Let's have a look at the map. Right, so branching paths. We'll explore the left first. I'm definitely going to seek out any chests like so. We can upgrade our items. What you got? An angel tier is that? A saviour's tier. Okay, I think that might give us more health if we have to res any of our fallen teammates. There we go. Got an egg. An egg can't help us here. Right, 56. That makes me feel better, but 62. So these prangers have been locked in here for like 2,000 years? Seems a bit ridiculous, don't it? No wonder they're so volatile. Probably got no social skills. Take that. This slasher thing. Okay, perfect. Is there one back there? There is. You got it, Roland? Right, so it seems it meets round in this sort of dead end door. Okay, maybe I went the wrong way at the fork in the road, so it could be down this way I was meant to head. I think really we're looking at a similar area as the old well. Oh, is it cold in here? I couldn't tell. I'm not feeling anything. Okay, let's try and group all these dudes up. Yes, we've got a few there. Oh my god, he's firing explosive arrows. That's it. Dodge, and then go for him because he's almost dead. I mean, we are getting decent XP from these fights, I think. Looking at the experience bar, it's gone up a little bit just through the 12 or so enemies we fought. Dodge that before he fires something stupid. Okay, we made it through. Now if we check our map, it says go that way, so of course we're going to head straight on. Could be something more worthwhile, because if we do find a sword down here, it's more than likely going to be geared to chopping down level 60 foes. It'd be better than what we already got. Oh my god, that is a big thing. Alright, seems things are stepping up a little bit. You're going to be like level 67, right? Something ridiculous. Should we just go? Oh, it's only level 60. A brilliancy core. Okay. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Is it gearing up for death? It's halfway down already. And we knocked it on its face. Take that. Nice. Slash it to pieces. I don't like them moves. Jumping around like an idiot. Because it ruins the frame rate. Nearly down. We should get a bunch of XP from this, right? Yeah, we did it. But it didn't give us hardly any experience. Oh my god. We'll keep on keeping on then, pushing forward, taking on wave after wave, just for this stupid cup.
Oh, flippin' heck.
This looks like the end. I see a big curtain back there.
Oh.
Yeah, there is something up ahead. I wonder it could be. This reminds me like the Wizard of Oz, the final chamber. What are we going to see? Ah, some blue torches. Okay, this is good. It kept burning all this time.
Oh,
It's just some sort of shrine.
blimey.
And nothing cup-like in sight either. Did we make a wrong turn somewhere? Oh, that thing looks like it's going to come alive. Crap. Okay. Please don't be too tough. The Tempered Temple, hallowed home of holy hellfire. Crap, okay.
Come on.
Level 62. I'm confident. Oh, God, he beat a young kid, though. Get off me. Stop it, stop it. I need to go over to me Higgledies. Thank you for the heals.
Your help.
Right, now, yeah, if he's distracted on the others, maybe we can do some serious damage now. Oh, not really. Get in there for our attack ups. No, he hit the purple one, who always does our best moves. Right, don't forget to heal Evan if we need to. I can't see a damn thing though. Dodge them, dodge them. He's still going for Evan every time. Okay, might be time to heal because it looks like he's gearing up for a huge attack. What can we do? A 3-leaf saw away. That's just fine. Oh my god, and then there's all our health gone. Right, but he's knackered. He's absolutely expended all his energy doing that stupid thing, and he's halfway to death. That's better. Yes, and he's been knocked. I think we're going to be alright on this. Let me activate that. We'll use the cannons when we can. Crap, crap, that's fine. Roland's going crazy on him. He's not hitting with his guns. Yeah, this thing's over. Unless he has like a second phase, but it still should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, this is going to kill him, I think. And we hit 53, so it wasn't all for nothing. Oh, there's the cup. Look at it. A wonderful chalice. That's actually really good looking. I would drink out of that if I had the opportunity. So do I just grab it?
Oh my.
So this is it. It's beautiful. Do we really have to turn something so pretty into a sword?
Okay.
Unless you want to try clonking the horned one over the head with a flipping goblet, and yeah. Come on, let's go and forge ourselves something a bit choppier. Yes, the Cup of Communion. Awesome. Can't we just drink like one can of Dr. Pepper out of it first? Oh, well, okay, what an adventure. It seems that we're working our way towards freedom and the demise of the Horned One. If you enjoyed this episode of Ni No Kuni 2, please go ahead and leave a like. It does help me out a great deal, and I always appreciate it, so thank you. If you want to see more, we'll head back to Evermore and see what we can do to turn that goblet into the sword. Please go ahead and subscribe, I'll bring it to you. Got any questions you want to raise? What do you think about the way this game is going? Is there going to be an epic fight at the end here? Leave a comment below and I'll make sure I get back to you. Alright, see you!